Hey everybody, welcome back to the Nerdcast. It is Devin broadcasting as always live from an undisclosed location in the center of Texas on a pretty chill Friday evening. How is everybody doing out there? I got home from work and I passed the fuck out. I wasn't expecting to. So I'm feeling a little bit better rested right now. I'm gonna jump right into Fallout 4 since I am getting this off to a little bit of a late start. But I'm feeling all right. I'm literally inches away from buying plane tickets for Japan. I think I am gonna do it. I think I am. Oh god. I think what's terrifying me more than anything else is the flight, like the length of the flight and the fact that my 6'5" ass is gonna have my knees jammed into like the armrest of the seat in front of me for 14 hours or so. That's really bothering me. Plus, I also just get like. It started like I guess I should say recently. I guess recently is I don't really do a lot of flying, but in the last few flights I've had, I think I'm kind of developing a bit of an anxiety around flying, and not just like it's not the anxiety of like, oh, this plane's gonna crash or anything, although that should be developing given everything that's been going on with Boeing and whatnot, but. I think it's really just more about like my latent claustrophobia starting to catch up with me while I'm sitting inside of a tube for however many hours. So I think I'm also kind of bugging about a 13-hour flight under those conditions too. But I don't want that sort of thing to keep me from, being able to fly over to Japan and have a good time. I wonder if I should switch back to playing this with the mouse and keyboard. I feel like my gunplay suffers with this controller. I'm gonna try it for a little while. Yo, Vince, welcome back to the stream. Evening, just watched Monkey Man and trying to figure out what I just watched. I want to watch that. How was it? Did you like it? That's been on my my list for a little while now.
Need some custom hardware? We got a free workbench for all.
Hey, Arturo.
You need protection. Everyone
No
does.
sense allowed here.
I've got a few minutes to browse.
Don't forget to stop.
Let's see. Wait, what? There we go. Let's see what you have as far as ammo goes. I want more shotgun shells. You've got plenty. You've got shotgun shells aplenty. We get as many shotgun. I think I'm gonna get as many shotgun shells as my current money will allow me. I don't think I have anything I want to sell though. Maybe I do. I should just get rid of this minigun. I doubt. Does this guy have 5mm rounds? He doesn't have 5. Nobody has 5mm rounds. Maybe I should just ditch this gun. That'll free up some inventory space too. It was all right. If you're into the raid type stuff, you'll enjoy it. We did it as a watch party, so I'm sure I missed details. Okay, well that sounds cool. Again, I have yet to watch those raid movies. I've heard about how awesome they are, though, but I haven't watched them yet. Damn it! How do I get out of here?
Give me a minute.
I want to watch those movies though, The Raid. But I've been in a mood lately for
Latest hairstyle from the
watching. I want to watch some classic Hong Kong action movies from like the 80s and early 90s. All right, where am I going? Where am I going? Have the Corsair chip analyst. God damn it. Okay, so I gotta go back to Virgil, I think. I think once I'm done with Fallout 4, I think I'm gonna play Witcher 3. I think it's time. I think it's time I make my my return to the continent. Oh wait, I don't get it analyzed at Virgil. Who analyzes? God damn it, I fucking hate this. Who analyzes it then? I have a Oh, I gotta go over here. Finelli Hall. I really wish this gave me more information. Like, have it analyzed. Okay. The fuck does that mean? I guess I gotta go to this place right here. I guess it's in Good Neighbor. I'm assuming it's somewhere in Good Neighbor.
Good neighbor, huh? You looking to get stoned or stabbed?
How do I... There we go. You can keep your comments to yourself, Piper. You know why we're here. I guess we're going back to the memory den.
Whoa! Now that is some armor.
I think it's a bar in Good Neighbor. Yeah, I think it's this memory den here.
You're back. The glowing sea. Virgil. What happened?
I found Virgil. He has a way inside the Institute. But I need a code from a Corsair chip.
A Corsair chip? You fought a Corsair? Oh my god. Unfortunately, I can't help you. I've worked on a lot of synths, but never a Corsair. I don't know what that chip does, let alone how to decode it. But there are people who might. I work with a group that, well, they're the only ones I know that even have a chance at cracking Institute security. They're called the Railroad.
The Railroad?
They help synths escape the Institute. I don't know who they all are.
Maybe I should take this
Usually
to
an agent of theirs just shows up with someone who needs new
the
memories.
Brotherhood of Steel.
One of them gave me a code phrase. Said it would help me find them if there was ever an emergency. Follow the Freedom Trail.
Any idea what the code phrase means?
I'm not sure, but I remember there was a pre-war landmark with a similar name. I'd start there. Hopefully they've placed other clues to tell you where to go after that. Hidden somewhere in plain sight. That's how they think.
In my secret club, the code phrase is just 2 words. Awesome and me.
Yes, well, that's not going to help you here. But I'm sure someone with your creativity will be able to figure it out.
Okay, well.
The memory den's not accepting new clients right now, sweetheart.
Maybe I should go to the Brotherhood of Steel. I think that dude told me to let him know any information that I find out about the Institute. I should go be a good a good military bootlicker and tell my superior officer everything I've discovered. The Freedom Troll quest is kind of annoying. Well, that's also... I get the sense. I'm getting hints that this shit's going to be really annoying. So, rather than do that, I'm going to distract myself from the annoying quest and go to the Brotherhood of Steel.
Our vertibird should give us the air superiority we need to win.
Vertibird. Or vertibird. Oh shit.
By now, I'm sure you've deduced that our arrival in the Commonwealth wasn't coincidental. We're here because of a unique energy reading recorded by Paladin Dance's recon team. According to our scribes, the reading indicated a level of technology that only the Institute could achieve. The moment this information came to light, our mission became clear. The Institute, and everyone responsible for the creation of the synths, must be eliminated at all costs. To accomplish this goal, we need to locate the Institute's headquarters. I've had our scribes meticulously searching the Commonwealth, but they've come up empty-handed.
With all this technology at their disposal, our scribes can't find an entire colony of people?
The Institute has managed to keep itself hidden for a number of years, but it's only a matter of time before we find them. I want you to get out there and become our eyes and ears on the ground. You seem to have a vested interest in locating the Institute before we met, so I'm confident you'll travel in the right circles. If you discover a way in, I need you to report it to me immediately. Any questions, Knight?
Could those mysterious energy readings Paladin Dance's recon team detected be related to teleportation?
The level of technology that the Institute possesses is far beyond our own, so we're not certain. However, that would explain why the readings are so random and short-lived. I'll have our scribes focus on improving our scanning techniques to learn more. Anything else you wanted to ask, Knight?
Any suggestions where I should look next?
Whatever you recovered from the Courser at Green Tech, you should bring it to someone who knows how to manipulate Institute technology. Perhaps it will allow you to unlock the mystery of their knack for teleportation. This information could be the final piece of the puzzle. The moment you learn anything
Well,
concrete,
you didn't help me out
you will
either.
report it to me immediately. Is there anything else, Knight?
So it looks like I've got no choice but to... God damn it. Looks like I've got no choice
right
but
now,
to do the...
Very well then. Dismissed.
I've got no choice but to do the railroad shit.
So you're the new knight I heard about. Glad to have you on the team.
Okay, well... Let's see. Find the railroad. Okay. Damn it. Let me let me go back to Good Neighbor. I wasn't paying much attention to that lady. I'm gonna have to talk to her again.
Might stop by the memory den later. There was this girl a few months ago. Man, oh man.
Alright. Hey,
The
hey.
railroad can
I wasn't
decode
paying
that Courser
attention.
chip. You just need to find them.
Amari,
Are you all right? No headaches, heart murmurs, or muscle tremors? I don't often say this,
What? Why can't I talk
but
to
I
you
hope
again?
heaven is looking out for you.
I need that information that I wasn't paying attention to
You've been
before.
through so much. I hope you find some peace one day.
Oh boy. All right. Well, I guess I can't get any that get that information again. It's a good thing this gives me so much detailed information. Have the Courser chip analyzed. Great. Thanks for that. Like, I didn't fucking know that's what I was supposed to do. Okay, I have to find the railroad. I was told to follow the Freedom Trail. The best place to start looking is Boston Common. Okay, okay. So there is additional notes. Good. Boston Common. Have I been there before?
I can carry something if you need me to.
Okay, let's see. I think this platform is like where the rats start to get a little bit crazy. Yeah. What kind of clues should I be looking for this railroad thing? I don't know if I could get the mysterious signal from over here. Who was that? Oh, it's just a mannequin. Thought I heard somebody say something.
Chained on the other side.
Okay. Guess I kind of walked away from my target area. I don't know what any of this constitutes. I don't know what constitutes Boston Common. Oh, these load times. I think it would have taken less time just for me to walk back to the area. Oh, Vince, by the way, the last episode of X-Men 97 aired, so you're on deck for watching the show now. The Freedom Trail. Is that this thing over here? I think I went down here at some point, right? Do I have to go down there? What does the Freedom Trail refer to? Wait, what are you aiming your gun at? Continue to follow the Freedom Trail. Oops. So is the Freedom Trail just like this little fucking pathway here? Yeah, I'll get around to it. Probably 2 episodes at a time. I mean, you're probably gonna end up you'll probably end up binge watching all of them at once, honestly. It's pretty good, and each episode leaves on some pretty intense cliffhangers. Massachusetts State House. Do I need to go in here? Well, I guess it won't hurt to see what's going on inside the Massachusetts State House. Freedom Trail is like National Treasure level cryptic. I always end up Googling it. Go to the Old North Church. Well, don't give me the end state. That's where I need to go. Oh. Are these... Have I been in here before? Oh wait, what the fuck was that? Oh, that was you, Piper. I think I have been in here before. Oh shit. Sorry, Piper, I guess I should have warned you about that. You really ate shit. Oh, look at her. She's fucking done. You really ate shit on that one.
Free for the taking.
Oh, god damn it.
What was that?
All these fucking mirror lurk things.
Showdown.
Sweet.
Nice. That's the only clue I was gonna give you. There's more to it. Okay, well, I guess. Is that another one? Let's get out of here. I don't want to deal with these fucking mirror lurk. Well, there might be other good stuff around. I don't want to waste any. I don't want to waste any of my good ammo on these guys. What do I have that's good that uses 10 millimeters? It's 14. It's too slow. I'll use the laser pistol. Get off of me!
Goodbye. Still in one piece. Hey.
No way I could pick this.
What? Did they just literally clip through the wall? Oh no, there's a hole down there. Okay. What do you mean there's no way you could pick this? It's just a fucking ammo box.
Always on good behavior, aren't you?
What are you talking about? Let's get out of here.
Now we're gonna get to you. I gotta be a lot more deliberate about where I travel to in this game, because these loading screens are gonna trip me up. Load time is like watching paint dry. It actually makes me appreciate Cyberpunk even more. Because, like, even with The Witcher, you get a situation where when you load into a new part of the world, you get a really long loading screen up front. Always on good
But then
behavior, aren't you?
everything else is loaded. Everything in that particular section of the world is loaded after that. So it makes sense. It's like, all right, there's a big load, but then you don't really have to worry about loading after that. But for Cyberpunk, even the upfront load isn't really that much of a loading screen. Like it's never really taken me a long time to load anything in that game. And then after that, there really isn't any loading screens at all. Where am I? I'm right here. Oops, god damn it, I didn't want you to get out of that. Alright, I wonder what this means. He said a church north, but I don't know. I don't have anything on my map like that, so I guess maybe I just... Yeah, it's like Fallout is loading the entire game instead of just the immediate area. Game was made basically when SSDs were new and never optimized for them. If you activate that other mission, like have it highlighted, it should give you an idea of where to go. That makes sense. I guess I probably should have activated it. I'm gonna find the Institute. I've been told I traveled the railroad. The only clue I have is follow the Freedom Trail. The tourist trail starts at Boston Common.
Hey.
What you got for me?
Nothing. Hit the wrong button, Piper.
Always on good behavior, aren't you?
Why do you keep saying that? Doesn't make any sense. Oh, it is me, and as is the great tradition of our people, I've been here the whole time but was zoned out. Also, I'm getting a new keyboard because the T is broken on this one and I gotta slam it. Yo, what's up? Welcome back to the stream, Toaster. How you doing? I hope you get a good keyboard. One that doesn't require you to slam on any keys. She's trying to talk to you. Yeah, she's just trying to say nonsense, though. Like, I'm... Oh, there's an arrow. Should I follow it back here?
Who's out there? You sure you saw something?
No, just keep going down here.
Gonna dance? Let's dance.
Pack it in, boys. There's nothing out there.
What do you mean there's nothing out there? Didn't you hear the gunshots?
What? Who's there? Someone there.
Hey, something's happening.
Why are you trying to pistol whip a super mutant, Piper?
Now I'm mad.
Use your... Jesus Christ, woman.
Wouldn't want to be in your shoes. You said you could hide.
Oh, I'm out of ammo. No, I mean, she wants to have a conversation. Oh, well, I guess I'll try talking to her. Okay, use the snub nose, I guess. I'll try talking to her after this, then, I suppose. What? Get back in your... Why'd I pop out of my armor? Get back in there.
Hope you plan on using your robot powers for good.
Hey.
Wait, somebody's coming after us. What do you want to say?
Hey, Piper.
Always on good behavior, aren't you?
You always pry this much into the motives of your traveling partners?
Just the ones I find particularly interesting. I appreciate it. Too few folks can be bothered. Of course, in my experience, if you want to do real good, playing nice only gets you so far. I mean, look at Diamond City.
Is now the time for this
Place I've been
conversation,
trying to warn
Piper?
of real danger. But every issue I publish, all I hear is, "Oh, Piper, why don't you ever publish anything happy? Piper, why can't you write something nice for a change?" It's enough to make me want to hang up my hat some days.
Is Diamond City really in danger? It's not like there's raiders pounding on the gate.
Are you kidding me? There is a very real chance the city leadership has been infiltrated by an Institute synth. A synth under the control of an organization widely known to kidnap or murder anyone that stands up to them. I'd take raiders at the gate any day of the week over that. Of course, making sure folks are actually listening. That's a battle in itself.
Piper's upset people call her Fox News for being Fox News. Then quit.
I mean, if it's that clear people aren't interested, why keep going?
Because people need to know the truth. Even when it's bad. Especially when it's bad. Sure, it can be scary, knowing what's really out there. A night doesn't go by, I'm not afraid some Institute drone will decide today's the day to pay old Piper and family a visit. But it's worth it, because I know the truth. That's what protects us.
You'd really risk your family like that?
I'm not saying it's without its consequences. But in my experience, it's worth it. I've seen firsthand what the truth can do. My sister and I, we grew up way out in the Commonwealth. Tiny little settlement. Our dad, he was part of the local militia. Keeping the raiders off our backs and the mirelurks out of our latrines, as he'd describe it. Well, one day, our dad turns up dead. His captain, asshole named Mayburn.
Piper, we were in the middle of doing something important.
Him on watch.
I don't give a shit about your dad.
I start making inquiries. Turns out, the captain, he'd sold out.
There's somebody stomping nearby,
Paid enough
Piper.
to
What are you
babysit
doing?
the town. He was gonna leave the gates open one night. Let a group of raiders sack the place and take a cut of the profits. My dad found out and was gonna turn Mayburn in, but Mayburn got to him first. And I wasn't about to let that bastard get away with murder. I tried talking to the mayor, but...
Oh my god.
So, I papered the entire town in posters. Wanted for gross dereliction of duty, Captain Mayburn. The mayor sure wanted to talk after that. The town threw Mayburn out on his ass and were dug in when a very surprised group of raiders finally showed.
Oh boy.
Your father died for knowing the truth. It didn't protect him.
But how many more people would have died if he hadn't been willing to stand up? But hey, I'm sorry if I've been rambling. I just get fired up sometimes. It's just nice to talk to someone who actually seems to get it, you know?
Well, I hope that helped you feel better.
Should we head out?
Jesus. Piper's paper literally says anyone could be a synth and accuses the mayor for sitting at a different stool at the bar. Yeah, I mean, the whole synth body snatcher thing. Yeah, it's I guess it's legitimate, but the last thing you want to do is like sow the seeds of like mass hysteria. And that seems to be like her singular interest. Hub 360. Therapy session starring Piper. She really had a lot to get off her chest there.
That sound, what is it? Come on! Let's play!
How do I do VATS? I can't remember how to do VATS on keyboard.
Shall we?
It's not that. What the fuck? I've only got 6 bullets left in this thing. Q.
Wounded! Scream! Do it! Scream!
Oh, no more bullets. I'll just use my normal ass gun.
For mercy!
God damn, did you have to fall all the way down there, you dramatic asshole? Okay, now you don't.
What's that?
Another one? The whole reason I came back here is because there was a line that seemed to come this way, and I don't know if it's something we should be following or not, but I'm following it.
Let's play, little human!
Imagine being able to call Piper out for just pushing mass hysteria and doing absolutely nothing else until you showed up. A dude tried to kill his brother in the middle of Diamond City, and you can't even talk to her about how that was her fault. Yeah, she's got people whipped up into a psychotic frenzy. Where am I going here? What the fuck was that? I don't even know. Okay, let me go back. I think I'm off the path now. Whatever path I thought I was following, I don't think I am anymore. Oh, jeez. Wait, what happened? Pretty sure that church is near you, I think. Alright, so far I haven't seen any church, but I guess I'll keep stomping around. Harbor Master Hotel. I need to find my dog. Where the hell did my dog go? That guy was good at helping me find secrets and stuff. Piper is an example of McCarthyism A large, if you ask me, this game, you need a quest where someone's just accusing random people of being sent to get their shit or something. Yeah, there's always like a... Oh, what the hell? Oh, shit. Alright, that was needlessly reckless, but hey, you know what? It got the job done quickly. But yeah, there's always a missed opportunity with, like, the double-edged side of conspiracy storytelling. Well, you know what? Okay, good. This guy took care of it. Wait. Deal... Because, like, in a lot of conspiracy stories that are played out in fiction, the conspiracy is always true, and no innocent person ever gets hurt from, like, the hysteria of it. Oh, there's another one? This was a randomly well-outfitted section of town. I didn't step on it. I saw it. I looked at it. I was gonna see if I could disarm it. There's another one right there. Damn it, my leg is all damaged now.
What the?
Please don't be fair. Whoa! Don't dare! You gotta fucking pay for that!
Jesus, what the fuck?
Asshole! Just give up!
35 court. What's 35 court?
I think they left. What was that?
Oh, jeez. Oh, shit.
Gone. Just like that. Out. You held your own there, Blue.
Fuck. Who's shooting at me?
Damn! I ain't letting you get me.
What? I want to send Piper anywhere. Why do I have to send Piper anywhere?
Hear that? Was that you?
What? I didn't do anything. Oh, Paul, who the fuck are you? I don't know why all of a sudden Piper started going places and hating me. Will you guys stop falling so dramatically? Wait, she's shooting me now? I never liked you anyways. I don't know what's going on. I kind of wish the AI were...
Hey, something's out there.
I kind of wish the AI were smarter, like raiders taking you on knowing they don't have a chance is kind of silly. Did you murder someone? You might have attacked someone by mistake. I wonder if this is like a Virgil situation with this person here. Maybe this is somebody I should have attacked then. This Opal person. Wait, what? You gotta reload a save or something? Oh, Paul was a railroad NPC you killed? God damn it, are you kidding me? Where am I? Hold on a second, where am I at? Let me see where I am on the map. Okay, I'm south of Funelli Hall on this road here. Okay, just north of the Shamrock Tap House. I don't know if this is far enough back or not, but I'm gonna try doing this one then. Hey, when everybody's out to kill you, it's it's really hard to determine who the friendly NPCs are. Alright, are we cool again, Piper? Okay, we're cool again, it looks like. I think we're just going north of here.
Let's get this over.
Okay, now these guys I know I could kill. Typically, if a character has a name, you shouldn't just attack them. It wasn't her. It was like, again, it was the same issue that I had with it's the same issue that I had with Virgil. Is that I attacked the turret. And turrets are just turrets.
This ain't over!
Okay. I think this was the way I went. Can't quite remember the way. Okay, where did I actually come across this person? Oh, here we go. I think I attacked that turret is what was up. So I think she's hanging out up here.
Name's Opal. You got caps, I got goods. Don't be an idiot and we'll get along fine.
Mind if I use your workbenches?
Knock yourself out.
That's the question you have to
don't
ask?
break anything.
I'll think about it.
Hey, Scaver. Let's trade.
Alright, well, may as well see what you have. She's got 44s and 45s. Oh, she's got 5mm. Imagine that. Too bad I sold my minigun. Let me see. Should I get some 44s? I think that stub nose is also, yeah, 44. It's a good gun. I'll get those. All right, I guess there's not much else I can do with her.
Seems like
so
the kind of place you could kick back, right?
Oops. If she is a railroad person, she's not willing to let me in on that. Let's continue this way, though. I don't think I'm getting anywhere in my quest here. I think I've long since lost the path of this railroad.
Better in our hands anyway. Doesn't seem like a great fit for Linger Blue. Bad idea.
Chameleon shadowed metal left arm. Enemies have a harder time detecting you while you're sneaking. Well, that's not any kind of playstyle that I have. flight helmet. I'm gonna take that. Maybe that'll be better than my helmet. Take this motorcycle too, maybe that'll be cool. Cruising around the wastelands in a motorcycle. You know what I'm gonna do? Old Corner Bookstore. I'm gonna head back to Diamond City. Yeah, Freedom Trail Quest is probably the most annoying in game. Well, I'm gonna give myself a little. I'm gonna cut myself some slack on this one a little bit. My core is almost depleted. I wonder if I should just leave my armor here and do this on foot so I don't burn through all my cores walking around in circles. I gotta repair this thing anyways.
ChemiCare cares about you, all your medicinal needs.
Oh, I can't repair? Oh, I need plastics. I'm out of plastics. Oops, damn it. Well, I gotta find some plastics.
Everything you need.
Got some great stuff, if you're interested.
Sure. Let's take a look.
Feel free to test the grips.
Let's see. What the fuck? How am I supposed to view this thing? Oh, okay. Hold on a second here. Hold on a second. We do the old change up here. So somebody made like a super high resolution map that has a lot more details than the shitty in-game map. So maybe this will help me out a little bit. After getting the objective, start by traveling to Boston Common on the eastern half of the Fallout 4 map and find the beginning of the Freedom Trail. Near a tour bot who is aimlessly wandering around a non-functional fountain, there will be a large circular golden crest. Hold on a second. First off, let me see if this dude has plastic on him. Doesn't look like it. Oops, damn it.
No skull in the league can withstand a swat.
Every piece in here is worth what I charge for it. No arguments.
Let's see what you have.
Odds and ends.
Alright, do you have anything that I can convert into, you have some a baseball? What other plastics do you have? Cue ball. Globe. Oh, and then you just have a shipment of plastics. That's very expensive though, so I can't get that. As it is, I'm gonna have to sell some shit, so... That's a much cooler helmet than mine. A little bit less on the damage resistance. I'm gonna go ahead and sell it. This is lesser than all my stuff. I'm gonna sell it. Plus it's for sneakers. And I'm not a sneak guy, so let's just go ahead and go with this then. Wait, what? No, I didn't want that. Give me back my Vault jumpsuit. I'm wearing that. I still need to sell one more thing, huh? What are subway tokens for? I thought subway tokens... I don't want these fucking things in if they're useless to me.
Protection for sale. Hand-tooled pieces.
Alright, let's see if that's enough for me to fix my leg there. Damn it. God, I hate not being able to back out using escape. Don't have aluminum for the helmet, but I guess the helmet is good enough. It's in a good enough state, so I think I'm okay there. Oh wait, hold on a second. I just said I don't wanna stomp around, wasting my cores. I don't know how long I'm gonna last outside of my power armor, but I'll give it a shot. Alright, having done that, let's get back to Boston Commons. Ah, boy, this is annoying. Okay, after getting a Boston Commons training a tour bot, there will be a large circular golden crust in the ground labeled Freedom Trail. That's what I saw before. Connect it to a thin red brick line. For a time, the puzzle is very simple. Follow the red line, aka the Freedom Trail, all the way to the end, passing by several real-world landmarks. Come on, pipe.
Welcome, Patriot, to Boston Common, the start of the Freedom Trail. Feast your ears and learn more about the historic Freedom
This thing
Trail.
says what?
And learn the history of Boston Common.
Oh, this thing. This thing. I'm examining. Why doesn't it let me examine? Oh, I gotta talk to this guy.
You're a tour guide?
Error. Response not recognized.
7 and A. Some sort of code?
Welcome, Patriot, to Boston Common, the start of the Freedom Trail.
Tell me about the Freedom Trail.
Starting here at Boston Common, follow the red.
A second.
Path as it winds its way through our great city's streets. Markers on the trail are placed at many famous historic sites. See Paul Revere's house, the Old North Church, the Old State House, Bunker Hill, and many more.
7A. 7A.
I see the 7 written on it.
Welcome, Patriot.
I don't know where he's getting the.
Boston
Oh. There's an
the start
arrow.
of the
There's an arrow
Freedom
pointing up to
Trail.
A. So it says follow this brick path here, which I had done before, but then I stopped for some reason. Oh, because it gets cut off somewhere around over here, I think. 7A. Okay, it's continued over here.
4 L. Definitely a code.
7A, 4L. Okay. I guess continuing on.
Two and A.
Okay, it looks like it just completely evaporates over here. Oh, here we go. Okay, so it comes back over here. Looks like it goes under here. But the fuck does that mean? Okay, it picks up over here. Crosses over here.
Now a 6 and an O.
Should I be writing this shit down?
Three I.
Since I'm not in my suit, I don't feel... I'm not appropriately tanky enough to just roll up on him on an with an axe. Where's my
Zip for you.
Okay.
Five R.
Cover.
Okay, so I guess it gets obliterated again. Picks up right here. There's not another thing over here, is there? No, there isn't. Okay. Moving on, moving on. Go over here, right here. Around the corner.
Someone there? Come on! Let's fly!
Lost him.
Oh, shit. Oh, boy. There's a strong sense of concentration to be able to do that while it's like jumping.
Like a rat roach! I'm gonna feast on your flesh!
Okay. Ah, there is one right here.
8D next.
8D. Here we go.
1R. The trail ends right at the church.
You know what? I have a feeling things are going to get pretty hairy over here. Let me see. See, I made the fatal mistake of loading into this smaller map, and now I got to load out into the bigger world. So, 20-minute loading screen incoming. Oh man, this is interminable. There we go, finally. Okay, good. It is marked there. I'm gonna go get my armor. I'm reminding a friend of mine who Rick Moranis was. Because there was a news story about how Steve Buscemi got punched randomly in New York. And, you know, she was like, that's fucked up, right? And I was like, yeah, it is, but not as fucked up as Rick Moranis getting punched. And she has like vague memories of who he is, so I have to remind her of who Rick Moranis is and why it's fucked up that he got punched in the face.
The Brotherhood of Steel. Why are they here?
This core is almost burnt out. I gotta start stockpiling some cores again. I love Rick Moranis, especially Ghostbusters, Honey, I Shrunk, Blew Up the Kids, and Little Giants. Also, Little Shop of Horrors, too. Don't forget Little Shop of Horrors. I love Rick Moranis. He's one of my childhood, favorites. And he always seemed like such a nice, sweet dude. I mean, he quit acting pretty early on, despite his fame, because he just wanted to hang out and raise his family and stuff. Which is admirable. And he always seemed like a cool dude, which is what made it all the more... And of course, he has the image of like a sweet, lovable nerd, which is what made it fucked up that someone decked him. Okay, here it is. I think he did start acting again, though. I think he did start acting again. Like, not in anything major, but I think he just started picking up a indie thing here or there. I think his wife died or something, so he wanted to stay at home with the kids. Could be mixing that up. That could be it. I can't remember the specifics.
Poor bastard. What a waste. Free for the taking.
Oops, I don't want that Wonder Glue. Actually, I don't want to waste all my shotgun shells with this gun. This gun doesn't have my favorite firing rate, but I think it's good enough. It's strong enough, and it sets people on fire. I think it's good enough for that. Totally forgot about Spaceballs too. Yeah, Spaceballs, of course.
To see a place like this neglected.
Like Rick Moranis was like on top of the fucking game by the time that he bounced. Do I not have a flashlight? How do I not have a flashlight? just walk up these stairs. What does this mean? Oh, there's a little back way over here. Onto a new core. I shouldn't have wasted so much of the last one just walking around in circles. Fucking vampires down here or something?
That'll be your last mistake. Here's the trouble.
Good job, Piper. You know what? That spatula might give me plastic, so I'm gonna take it.
Blue. Something's not. Nah, they never just want to talk.
Fucking thing doesn't have any arms.
Now I'm mad. At least it hadn't come to that.
So, that's not right.
Wait, what? Spin counterclockwise.
It spins.
This is where I should have been writing down all of that shit. Well. Oops.
So it starts with R?
Oops.
Ugh, it's like they designed them to fuel nightmares.
stop right there. You went through a lot of effort to arrange this meeting. But before we go any further, answer my questions. Who the hell are you?
I followed the Freedom Trail looking for the railroad. I'm not your enemy.
If that's true, you have nothing to fear. Who told you how to contact us?
Dr. Amari told me how to find you.
Very interesting. Last question. Why are you here?
I'll give the full story.
I tracked down and killed a courser at Green Tech Genetics. Now I need help breaking the code on his courser chip.
You have what? This is not a joking matter.
I didn't know we were having a party. What gives with my invitation? Oh, I see you invited the Courser Killer. Nice.
Deacon, you're late. You're saying this intruder actually killed a Courser? Single-handedly? Oh, that'd give even Gloria a run for her money.
Newsflash, boss. This guy is kind of a big deal. If you're done interrogating him, you might want to show this Courser murdering machine a little courtesy, Just a thought.
I owe you an apology. Anyone who kills a Courser is good in my book. I'm Desdemona, and I'm the leader of the railroad.
Diplomatic.
Hopefully we can work something out.
What you're asking for puts us in a tricky position.
Des, we need to let him in. He's got an intact Courser chip, for God's sake.
That violates our security protocols.
To hell with that. He killed a Courser. There's no way he's working for the Institute.
We're letting you into our headquarters. You're the first outsider ever to be given this privilege. We'll discuss the details about your chip inside.
Okay, well, I guess I could put my gun away, so I don't accidentally kill someone.
Don't try anything, stranger.
We having fun yet?
Talk to the boss.
It's like, you guys are well outfitted, but I'm walking around in power armor here, and I have slaughtered, like, a city's worth of people. Since the time they thawed me out until now, I've slaughtered, like, a city's worth of people, so I wouldn't take your chances on me if you had to. All right, managed to get to the railroad. Yeah, you made it. I like Deacon. Seems like a nice enough dude. He seems like the only person that has like any like just natural rational sense. Like, okay, this guy is a fucking beast. He killed a Corsair and now he's got an intact chip that he wants us to decode. Like, why would you not? Why would you not? And it seems like, you know, the clues that were left behind to find the railroad, seems like those were deliberately left behind so that people could find the railroad. Like, you know, like, if you didn't want to be found, you probably shouldn't have left the breadcrumbs there. Yeah, a character with a personality. Well, a character with a personality that isn't immediately off-putting, I guess. Although I guess I would understand, living in a post-apocalyptic nuclear society, you're probably going to come across a lot of personalities that are, like, immediately off-putting.
It's a very delicate operation. A million things can go wrong, the least of which is losing the data. Fortunately, we have the right man for the job.
Hey, Des. You need something?
Tom, our visitor here has a Courser chip.
Whoa! For real? Oh, man, it's been ages!
Right. Some ground rules. Tom can get you the code, but once he's done, we get the Courser chip.
Why do you want the Courser chip?
Institute tech is light years beyond what we have. And a Courser chip is top of the line. I'm not gonna get into details, but that chip could help us save lives. Maybe throw a wrench in some of the Institute's operations. So, hand over the chip.
No way. That chip is mine.
To anybody else in the Commonwealth, all you have is 2 caps worth of salvage. With us, that data is priceless. But we're not just going to give that away. Talk to me again if you change your mind.
Fine. I guess I don't have a choice, huh?
Made up your mind. We decode the Courser chip for you.
Yeah, like
but
Piper
after that,
and
it's
it's
ours.
info dump. I think
Deal?
my favorite character is Nick Valentine. Nick is alright. I don't mind Nick.
Fine. It's yours.
All right. Tom, make it happen.
Why give us a choice if we don't really have a choice, lol? Yeah, classic faux RPG.
We're in. Chip accessed. Just poke the analog connectors a little. What? Oh man, don't crash. Hold it together. Memory hiccup. Here it comes. Encryption algorithms. All right, we're still running.
What are you doing, Piper?
Oh man, they've added more decimals to the last cipher. This is gonna be... Come on, baby, show me that pattern. Where is it? Wait, they're using the same logarithmic function as the key generator. Oh man, we got lucky.
I like how, like,
Institute bastard.
it's just a bunch of nonsense
Software in.
techno garble.
Show me that sweet...
They added more decibels. Look at this algorithm.
Yeah, we got it. We got the code. Let me load that onto the holotape for ya.
Good work, Tom.
Hey, yeah, but I'm not sure our luck will hold up next time, Des.
Start working on the rest of the chip. And you, I'd love to work with you more. Let me know if you're interested. But to be crystal clear, if you use that data and discover anything involving the Institute, you share it with us first. Otherwise, our relationship will be in jeopardy.
Sorry, lady. I belong to the Brotherhood of Steel.
Everyone's all, you've been hitting the chems way too hard. But I got my eyes open. I see.
It's a ragtag operation they have going on down
Hey,
here.
don't try anything, stranger.
Railroad HQ escape tunnel. You know what? Let's go through the escape tunnel. Technobabble like Trek. It's worse than Trek. It's fake hacker talk. It's technobabble like Swordfish or hackers.
Security's too good.
There's a core in there, god damn it. How do I get the code for this thing? Can she hack shit? Are you a hacker? Are you a hacker, Piper? Can you hack things? Where are you at? Where'd you go? Oh, there you are.
Hey.
Just let me know.
Oops, that's not what I wanted to do. I guess I can't get her to do that. Oh wait, I can. Why do I keep hitting the button?
Go check that out.
Sorry, not possible.
What? You didn't even try.
Over here.
That's a plan.
Get rid of this fucking thing. I don't want that. God, I zoned out bad. The Railroad is not a fun group. Like, I like the idea, but the execution is poop. I mean, I didn't really interact with them all that much so far. I want to get back in there and get that core. At least I know where one is. Was that the door? I like the good neighbor people. Oh, hi Suki, how you doing? Why don't you get up on the pillow? You're a big cat, Suki. Somehow you developed into a pretty big cat. I don't know how that happened. I genuinely ran into them by mistake. I came into the building, saw the cereal box watch thing, and just dicked around with it until it worked. Wait, you mean you just accidentally... you just accidentally spelt railroad on the dial? Alright, Virgil. You don't know my patience? You know those games where there's a code for the door you gotta find? I don't do that. I type from 0000 all the way up to 9999. Oh god. That's too much patience. I was streaming Prey, and my friend started crying from how long I was doing it. I want to replay that. I should replay that in honor of our fallen friends at Arcane Austin.
Wasn't sure I'd see you again. You managed to get what you need?
I have the code.
Suppose I shouldn't be surprised. You did get rid of Kellogg after all. Not too much of a leap to take down a Courser. How'd you manage to get it decoded?
I've made some friends in the Commonwealth.
Better you than me. Face like this, I'm not gonna make too many friends. You're not the only one who's been busy. I did the best I could. From memory and things I've overheard through the years. Came up with some schematics for you. Wasn't easy. These hands are ridiculous. Fine motor skills have gone to shit. Here's the simple explanation. You need to build a device that will hijack the signal the Institute uses to teleport coursers, and send you instead. You know the craziest part of the design? That classical music station, that's the carrier signal for the relay. All the data's on harmonic frequencies. You've been hearing it all along. I want to be clear that this isn't my area of expertise. I was bioscience, not engineering or advanced systems or anything.
Bioscience? Advanced systems?
Divisions within the Institute. Specialized groups working on various projects.
Virgil is ironically hilarious. Love him.
But
I just wish he didn't look like shit. He looks like his textures are unfinished.
Use of that code. You should be able to override the signal from the Institute's relay. Can you? I mean, can you build it? You have people that can help. This is a lot for one person, even you.
I got it covered.
Good, good. Because you've got to make it in there. For both our sakes. And don't you forget our agreement. I've helped you as best I can. If you make it in there, you find that serum. It's my only hope for ever being normal. so you find it. Now go on. Take these and get to work. You do whatever it takes. Call on whoever you know to help you.
I'm going to my brotherhood.
Protect and serve.
Gotta talk to my brothers. All those other guys could kick rocks. Semper Fi. Oh, Suki, you got up on your pillow. How you doing, lady? I'm really hoping they use a new engine for Fallout 5 or whatever the next one ends up being called. This looks dated as hell now. Yes, I have a feeling, I don't know, I mean, Bethesda's kind of stubborn. In an annoying way. I have a feeling that, wait, what? Why is there a doorway point up there? I have a feeling that, I don't know.
I prefer laser weapons.
I mean, even Starfield. I mean, I guess maybe Starfield was. I don't know when did. The question is, when did development on what the fuck? What is happening here? Oh god, that's annoying. When did development on Starfield start, and when did development on Fallout 5 start? Because Starfield was on this same shitty engine, and I have to imagine that, in my mind. And I have no reason, nothing to base this off of, but in my mind, I imagine that.
By now, I'm sure you've deduced that our arrival.
All right, you don't have to say this every time I come in here.
Because of a unique energy reading recorded by Paladin Dance's recon team, according to our scribes. The reading indicated a level of technology.
At any rate,
that only the Institute.
I just get the sense that like they started developing Fallout 5 on the same game engine that all of their other games are on.
For the creation of the synths.
But then, shut up, Maxon.
At all costs. To accomplish this goal, we need to locate the Institute's headquarters. I've had our scribes meticulously searching the Commonwealth, but they've come up empty-handed. The only logical explanation is that they've gone underground. That's where we need.
Shut up. Okay, so anyways. I just get the sense that like they started developing Fallout 5 on the normal engine that they built all their other shit on, Skyrim and this and all of that, Starfield. But after Starfield got completely torn to shreds for all the loading screens and you know all the other technical issues, like all of the issues that got it ripped to fucking shreds, including how dated the game felt. Which is like this. Like this feels like I'm playing Starfield to a degree. Like after it got ripped, after Starfield got ripped, and you know Cyberpunk got praise after 2.0 and Phantom Liberty, I get the sense that maybe they might want to try to switch game engines mid development. Like maybe there might be an initiative to move from the old dated engine that they started developing Fallout 5 on to maybe an Unreal Engine or something. I don't know. It's based off of nothing. I have no reason to suspect that. But, you know, mid-development game engine changes, it's not new. It's happened plenty of times before in the industry. And moving from... I think moving to whatever engine you're moving from, I think moving to Unreal at this point probably is a lot more stable than probably a lot more stable a transition than moving to any other game engine. So it might not be as destructive as mid development game engine changes usually tend to be. I hope that's what they're doing, but we'll see. I mean, even CD Projekt Red is ditching their game engine to develop the future Witcher titles on Unreal, so, you know. Oh, hold on a second. What's going on over here? What the fuck? Stop it for a second. Not even much better than 3, which came out in 2008 or something. Yeah, this game engine they've been using for a while. I think this is the same engine that they built Oblivion on. I hope we get a Fallout anime set in Japan. It seems like they don't want any story of Fallout to be outside of America, though. Like, it's all America-centric for whatever reason, so... I know the joke you're talking about, but even as not a joke, it's just kind of interesting to think about. Or maybe a Fallout movie set in China made by a Chinese team. I just want a few more seasons of the current show. I'd never watched the Cyberpunk anime. I've never watched the Cyberpunk anime. I think they said Elder Scrolls 5 before Fallout 5, so not sure. I mean, Elder Scrolls 6. Yes, Elder Scrolls 6, I think, is their next big release. Well, actually, I think Indiana Jones game is the next big release, but no one's going to care about that. My biggest issue with Starfield was the lack of scale. Being able to instantly teleport to locations killed it for me. What was the point of space? I mean, you could fly in real time from planet to planet, but it just took like the scale was either too much or too small. It was either too much or too small. But even if you flew from planet to planet, you still had to get onto that planet using a menu. So it was no No Man's Sky, and I think a lot of people were expecting it to be more No Man's Sky. But yeah, it was too much navigating menus in order to do exploration. And I think that's just a function of the limitations of the game engine. I did not get Starfield, and I'm glad to know I'm not missing anything. Yeah, you're not really missing anything, unfortunately. Bethesda said they only want America and Fallout a while ago, and to that, I called them lazy cowards. Yeah, I don't know why they have this edict of America only for Fallout. I guess it's because of the time period that it's set in. The time period that it's kind of based in, rather. Not so much set in, but it's based around sort of the retro 50s thing. Doing it in another part of the world would require them to do, like, research on pop culture aesthetics from those areas of the world in that particular period of time that Fallout is kind of being a facsimile of. And, you know, yeah, that's a lot of work. So maybe it is laziness, maybe it's cowardice, because, you know, other parts of the world there was some pretty crazy shit going on. And you start broaching political topics that, you know, other countries might not appreciate being broached, but I don't know. None of those answers are justification to me for locking out other parts of the world. I think it would be super interesting to do. I mean, it's kind of like what if Assassin's Creed had that edict, you know? Like, and I'm not a huge fan of the Assassin's Creed games, but I at least appreciate that each one is like, oh, this one's Italy, and this one is Greece, and this one are pirates in the Caribbean, and this one, you know, the new one, the one that's coming out later this year is Japan. You know, that's interesting. At least that's cool. So I commend them for that, but I don't know what this whole America only thing is all about. I meant the current Fallout show. Oh, okay, yeah. Fallout show is awesome. Yeah, the microchip was never invented or something. Why robotics are huge and cause the retro aesthetic. I want Fallout based around St. Louis, just to see if my suburbs make it into the game. I'm sorry, but that sounds like that would be a lame Fallout game.
Well, guess what? This is your lucky day. I have a way inside.
The method is useless without the means to make it work. Perhaps we should pool our resources to achieve our common goal. Now, indulge me for a moment by satisfying my curiosity. Tell me why you're so eager to get into the Institute.
I think they're the ones who kidnapped my son.
The Institute preys on the weak to further their own ends. Together, we'll make them pay for their crimes. I'll call ahead and brief Proctor Ingram. Report to the airport, and get to work on your project right away.
Talk to Proctor Ingram. Proctor Ingram? This is Proctor Ingram at your service. What? Why did it send me out here? What is this random ass waypoint? Got no use for you anymore, Desmonda.
When I get off duty.
Technically, we haven't seen New York City. See NorCal, SoCal, West Virginia, DC, Boston, I think. I don't... So obviously New Vegas is set in New Vegas. This is set in Boston. Where was Fallout 3 set?
Hull plating integrity looks good. No need for adjustments.
Superstructure integrity green. Hull plating stable.
And where were the first 2 Fallout games set? 3 was DC, and 2 I think were both somewhere in Cali. 1 and 2 are somewhere in Cali. Okay.
Attention. Bravo 6-4, report to Armor Bay 2. Bravo 6-4 to Armor Bay 2.
If you fry up a hunk of cram with a little Nuka-Cola, it almost tastes like food.
Maxon might appear compassionate, but I can assure you, the Institute will face his wrath. So you're the new knight I heard about? Glad to have you on the team.
I have no idea where I'm supposed to find this Proctor. I've got a waypoint pointing way up in the sky on top of a plane. Okay, it seems to want me to... God damn it. Seems to want me to go out here for Proctor, for the Proctor. I don't know where he could be, though. There was no other waypoint out here. Is he at the airport? He might be at the airport, actually. I may have to, I just don't know what that waypoint is all about. Oh. Oh, okay. Weird. I don't know why it's way up there. There
This
he
frame
is.
is driving me crazy. Got like 3 itches I can't even scratch.
Lousy haircuts.
Elder
All
Maxon
the
said
touches
you'd help
I
me
can
build the
expect
signal
from the
interceptor.
Oh, looks like you're calling the shots around here now, huh? All right, I'll bite. What does your new miracle device do?
Did you know the Institute has a teleporter called the Molecular Relay? Take a look.
Molecular... what? No. Molecular transmission via encrypted
She just pulled that out her
RF
ass.
Okay, even I have to admit.
My guy didn't even
That's
hand it over to
genius.
her.
This explains why we've been picking up anomalous energy readings all across the Commonwealth. Not to mention how they get their tin soldiers to come out of the damn walls. And this little beauty allows you to literally hijack a return signal. Instead of grabbing the intended target, it grabs you instead. Impressive.
That all sounds impressive, but can you build it?
If I can keep that flying pile of junk in the air, I can work miracles. It's difficult to make out all the details here, but I'm thinking you can get started by building a stabilized reflector platform. It's gonna take a cargo hold full of high-grade metal, but I'm sure that we have plenty of it right here at the airport.
Can you give me a list of what I'll need to build this platform?
Of course. Here's a list of everything you need to find. You're also going to need a massive power source to get the signal interceptor running.
Great, so now I got a fucking fetch quest of random shit to gather. Where's my list at? Where's this list at? How do I view this list? Where is it at? Oh, here it is. 10 aluminum, 3 circuitry, 5 steel. I mean, I probably have most of that as it is.
Ingram?
Just fixed a few power armor mods and gave them to Tegan. You might want to check them out. Oh, my list of maintenance fixes keeps...
Probably need some more aluminums. Who do I
Getting
report this quest to when I get my shit? I just have to build it myself. Fuck. Alright, so I guess I'm just going way out into the ether over there.
Joining our cause was the wisest decision of your life, brother.
I'm building it on a workbench?
How can I help you,
This is supposed to be like some fucking epic... Wait, what is going on here? Am I just gonna build it right here? Alright, I guess I built it.
What's our next move?
That was an easy build. Apparently Fallout 2 was the first video game to have same-sex marriage. Of course, that's on Wikipedia, so take it with a grain of salt. Yeah, interesting. I could believe that, I guess. I mean, it still feels kind of late.
Did you figure out the rest of Virgil's schematics?
We'll know after we throw the switch. Here's a list of everything we'll need. Now, I know some of that might as well be in Greek, so I'll be around if you have any questions.
What? She gave me another fucking signal interceptor? God damn it.
Looks good, Ingram. I'll get to work right away.
I wish I had your confidence. Oh, one last thing before I forget. It's important that all the components are wired together so all the pieces are on a single grid. Otherwise, this isn't going to work. If
Don't
you
you
need any
have,
help,
like,
I'll be over at the build
engineers
site making some adjustments
on
and
site to help you with this?
I'd wish you good luck, Knight.
I'm just a
but I think we're
random
both
dude
going to need it.
that killed the right people to get this information. Why are you having me build this shit? Alright, well that's it for me tonight. I guess the next time I play this, which will probably be tomorrow, I'll be doing a bunch of annoying resource gathering quests. Yeah, this one's a bit tedious, especially finding a bioscanner. This game kind of sucks, honestly. I mean, it's not the worst game in the world. There are some moments of it where I can have some fun, but I'm sorry, Suki. I guess you really like Fallout 4. Is this your favorite Fallout, Suki? That would make sense, huh? Yeah. Yeah, it's not the worst game in the world. There's some moments that I have fun with it, but so much of it just feels like a drag. It feels that's the issue. Like it feels a lot like Starfield, which is not good. I don't mean that in a bad. I mean, I guess it's not bad in the sense that like I enjoyed playing Starfield, but it just makes me realize that. It makes me feel like Bethesda's just very lazily copying and pasting the same games out over and over again. Like, they'll change the narrative and, have some different stories and voice acting and whatnot, but The games, for the most part, are the exact same. Like, they're the same games over and over again. Like, is this what Call of Duty players feel whenever a new Call of Duty comes out? I mean, they still buy those games too, but it feels like they're all just the same game to me. What's over your eye there? You got something? What is that? You got something in your eye, I think. No? Okay. Good stream, good job. Thanks a lot. I appreciate that. I love the world, but the games aren't nearly as good as people think. Yeah, so far, but I haven't. I've only played this one, and everyone is telling me Fallout 3. So I get the feeling that that's probably not going to change my opinion, but I'll give it a shot at some point. You could try giving the Minutemen a try next stream. It lets you get a flare gun to summon people to help you. Oh, interesting. 3 was a game changer, especially adapting 2D to 3D. 4 was the same New Vegas as Obsidian and better IMO. Yeah, people also like Obsidian's take on the Fallout. I don't know how it plays compared to this one, but this feels like a lazy game to me. It feels like it's Starfield. I guess maybe that makes Starfield a lazy game. Although Starfield does have ship-to-ship battle, and that was always the most fun part of that game, is getting into ship space combat. But I don't know. Maybe Bethesda should just stop. Maybe they shut down the wrong Bethesda studios. Maybe Tango Gameworks or Arcane Austin, maybe they should have been the ones to handle Fallout and Elder Scrolls, and let the other Bethesda studios just do something else. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe those Bethesda teams that work on Fallout and Elder Scrolls, maybe they just need to work on something completely new. That's why Hi-Fi Rush exists, because Tango Gameworks didn't want to spend all their time making Evil Within games. They wanted to do something different, and so lo and behold, they made a really fun, award-winning game. Like, sometimes you just gotta break away from what you're used to and what you're good at and try something different. Which, that's the whole purpose of, being an artist, I think. I also do not like Fallout 4. The main thing I did was the settlement building, and even then I wasn't having fun. Yeah, this is kind of a lackluster experience. I think that's also why I feel like getting into Witcher 3, because I want a game that gives me the same magic and obsession that Witcher 3 gave me. I know that's a big ask. You see, when I was going on my rant about AAA blockbuster games and how indie games are awesome right now, and there are more good games now than there are bad ones, which wasn't always the case. I did mention that the reason why people are upset about the state of AAA games is because people obviously still want to play AAA games. The indie games are cool and great, and I'll always champion them, but there is nothing quite like getting into a game like Witcher 3. Like, I got super obsessed with that game. I was super deep into it, and it was cool. It was a huge, robust world, a living world. It felt, I would walk into Novigrad and people were just walking around, having their daily routines that I would be able to just spy in on. I could just tail someone at random and they would have their own sequence of events that they would go about. Sometimes it would lead to quests. Sometimes there was a quest that I would discover because some random person that I stumbled across in a town, was suddenly attacked by thugs or suddenly attacked by a werewolf or whatever. And then I would have a whole chain of quests that would unfold because of that random encounter. And it just made the world feel so much more real and lived in, and the stories were awesome, voice acting was awesome, the combat was fun, and it lasted for fucking ever. It was a big game. There was a lot going on with it, and it was a massive experience, and it felt epic and cool, and that's what people want from AAA games. They want to be able to just be engrossed by something that, feels massive and feels like it just dwarfs every other experience that they've had playing games. And as much as I love all those indie games I mentioned, like none of them can do that, because it just takes an incredible amount of manpower to do that. And I still want those experiences. I don't want AAA gaming to go away or anything, but every AAA game I've played in recent years, none of them have had that impact on me. I was interested in trying Dragon's Dogma 2, but even that game, people, like, no one's talking about that game right now. It kind of popped a little bit when it came out, mostly for bad reasons. It was because it was in a terrible state, unoptimized and crashing and shit. Some people said it was alright, but no one's talking about it now. Lulu, welcome back to the stream. You popped in just in time to watch me sign out. I hope your night's going good, though. I think Fallout 4's story is good, but the way it's implemented with the game itself is just clunky. I don't even know if I would go so far as to say the story is good. The story's kind of mid in my view. And I'm only doing the main quest. I'm not really doing a lot of the side quests. And the side quests are probably a lot more interesting. But the main quest is just, I guess it's okay, but I'm not really feeling it. I'm not digging it. Dragon Age Inquisition, Game of the Year Edition is free at the moment on Epic. I already have that game. I got it for free when I was working at BioWare. And I'm not a big fan of that game too. Like, when it came out, I liked it a bit. I didn't like it as much as the first Dragon Age, which I worked on the first Dragon Age, but like the first Dragon Age felt like an old school PC RPG a bit. Dragon Age Inquisition felt busy. It was too much. Like, you would load in. First of all, the war table thing was a really weird way to like interact in the game world. Like, you would go to the war table to deploy, well, to do all sorts of weird things, to build up the Inquisition and manage resources, and then you would deploy out to like different parts of the map, which is a weird way to interact with it, especially since I think that game came out maybe a year before Witcher 3. So you already had like a decent open world game in Skyrim, and then you had an incredible open world game in Witcher 3, and in between you had Dragon Age Inquisition, which was just kind of weird and clunky with its menus. And once you loaded into the world, there was just too much shit. It was like, it almost had like the interface of like an MMO, where every quest had a highlight marker on it. You had to gather these resources, you had to close those rift portal things, you had to go do this, go do that. It was just splattered all over the place. The story was pretty neat, but I just didn't like the delivery of the rest of the game. Basically, the traveling system, the combat was okay, but not like super great. I thought it was cool when it came out, but it was immediately felt dated. I tried to replay it like a couple years ago on the stream, I think. I just didn't get into it, so I'm not a big fan. And by the way, when did Dragon Age Inquisition come out? That must have been like 2014, I want to say. It's been a long ass time. Yeah, November 18th, 2014. You mean to tell me they've been working on Dragon Age, I guess this would be 5? Dragon Age 5? Wait, Dragon Age 2. So this Dragon Age 4. So they're working on Dragon Age 4 for 10 years? Dragon Age Dreadwolf is an upcoming role-playing game, BioWare, blah, blah, blah. The game's development, which began in 2015, okay, so 9 years, has been marked by lengthy delays, several fundamental changes in design, and high staff turnover. That is correct. I forgot all about that. Ooh. A release date has not yet been announced. BioWare's been crashing and burning too, unfortunately. I don't want that to happen to my beloved studio, but I mean, they've been dealing with it also. The project has been marked by a high turnover of leading staff. Several veteran Dragon Age staff, including Laidlaw, left the company in response to Joplin's cancellation in 2017. After the 2018 restart, Mark Dara remained as an executive producer while Matthew Goldman took over the position of creative director for the project in 2017 to 2021. By December 3rd, 2020, Dara had resigned from BioWare, replaced by BioWare Austin studio head Christian Daly as executive producer. Goldman left BioWare in November 2021 and was replaced by creative director John Epler. Daly left BioWare Daly left BioWare in February 2022. Connie Bush became the game director thereafter. Benoit Hole, director of product development, and Mac Walters, production director. Walters, in turn, left BioWare in January 2023. In March 2023, Dara returned as a consultant for the game, and the Mass Effect team joined the production of Dreadwolf, according to EA. In August 2023, BioWare fired 50 people working on Dreadwolf and the next Mass Effect game. This included Mary Kirby, who was one of the series' original writers and credited with creating Varric and the Canary. Oh, they fired Varric and the Canary's creator? PC Gamer commented, quote, "That's not to say there's no veterans of the good old days left, but you're looking at a very different group of people than the one that made the studio's greatest hits." In October, 7 of them sued BioWare for additional compensation, complaining that BioWare's NDAs prevented them from adding their work on Dreadwolf to their portfolio. God damn, what a nightmare. Yeah, this game's gonna be a mess when it comes out, probably. Because this kind of turmoil in the studio is why Anthem was a piece of shit. It's why Anthem failed. You know, like, I don't know, man. BioWare might not be long for this world. It's a great brand, but if they can't make up for what happened with Mass Effect Andromeda and Anthem with this, then I don't know, man. They might not be long for this world. It doesn't seem like this is going to be in any state to make up for it. Because if this has been in development for 10 years, what is the budget for this game? Like, the budget has to be out of control. And with a budget like that, you're not going to be selling enough copies to push yourself back into the black. Like, this is not a good situation to be in. 2014, new one is supposed to come out later this year. I don't think it will. Like, they haven't even teased anything. We're already pretty much coming up on the halfway point of the year, and we haven't even teased anything about this game. My girlfriend is excited. She's really into them. I thought they were okay. I liked the first one. The second one sucked, and the third one was just okay. Well, I assume it will come out this year, but who knows? I don't know. I wouldn't bet any money on this coming out this year. But that's it for me. I'm gonna bounce now. But thanks for hanging out. Thanks for chatting. Another good job, good stream from Toaster. Thank you very much. Thanks for hanging out, Vince. Lulu, thanks for popping by, even though I got a bolt now. But I'll be back tomorrow. Hope you guys hang out with me then. Until then, enjoy the rest of your night. Later, y'all.